I'm Wongster 1970. Today I'm going to be installing this off-road LED light bar kit, this light bar set, on my TORO ZTR riding mower. And I've also got this wiring harness that I'm going to be installing also. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is take these out of the box. There's one set of mounting hardware. There's the other set of mounting hardware. This is a 2 LED set. So here's one of them. And here's the other one. And these operating instructions are pretty vague. And it came with an Allen wrench. I put a mark here and a mark here, 3 inches up from the bottom. This will be my starting point. I'm drilling out a 1/4 inch hole. I'm going to take these 2 bolts out. It's just long enough to get in there. Wrench to hold the back side of this. Bring it up enough that I can snug this down but still move the light around. Now I think what I'm going to do is get a level. First make sure this is level. Just measure up at 3 inches. Should be the same. 3 inches. Get a 3 inch center hole. Just bring it around right there. Drill that out one here. That up on there. Mark the other one up here, 3 inches. It should work. You see, this is what the lights are going to look like once I get everything wired up. That should look pretty good. Here's the number for the light kit that I got. The LED light bars. This is the part number for the wiring kit. 10008W. This is what comes in the wiring kit. Got some fuses. 10, 15. Looks like 2 15s and a 10. And some connectors. There's also connectors on the end of here, so I presume I would put the wires from here on the light bars into here. Red and the black go to the LED lights, and then your relay plugs in. Other light bar, and then when you have your rocker switch and your fuse. Right here, we got a rocker switch. Got a connector here to disconnect from the rocker switch. Here's your fuse assembly. It already has a fuse in it. It's got a 15 ampere in it. Here's your relay. It doesn't look like it came with a screw to mount the relay though, but it's easy enough to come up with. And then you have your positive and negative here that go to the battery. 3 screws will hold this cover on. I already got them loosened. I think I'm just going to put the switch like up in this area, and I can run the wires down along here. So I drilled this out with a 3/8 inch drill bit. You really need something a little bit bigger because I had to work it around in there a little bit to get it to finally go through the hole. But you can see I got the toggle switch hooked up now. Now I have to run the wiring to it. I got all 3 wires back on here. You can see that. And I'm going to run this down in underneath here and out. If I have the switch on the correct way. Otherwise it's going to be backwards. This should be a 8 and a 10, I believe. Of course not. This side of 10? No. 10 will work. Must be standard. On off. And put these screws back in. Go and run the rest of this wiring. Run it up to the front. Okay, I wanted to show you how I routed the wires here. Here's our fuse. And I put the relay in under here. I have a bolt holding it on and a cable tie back behind the connector. Everything is cable tied here. I've got the wire running up along the frame. Cable tied up underneath the decking. Should be up out of the way. Shouldn't be anything that snags on it. I decided to run the wire up underneath here on both sides, and then I hardwired it and heat shrink the wires together. Go down both sides, you can see. There you go, I got the bolt started. Try and get this started. I'm going to go and run these bolts up, tighten them up, and then put this back on, put these bolts back in, and then we should be good to go. Okay, I got both these bolts tightened up in the front. Put a little bit of Loctite on here. Going to go and check this. Level side to side is good. Front to back. It looks pretty level. There. Oh. Right there. That's pretty bright. Should definitely make a difference. I checked the battery voltage with the engine running with the lights on. I'm getting 14.23, 14.24, so it's holding its ground. I don't think that there will be a problem with the mower deck running. Well, that does it for installing the LED lights on my TORO ZTR mower. I hope you liked this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay safe.